It's not just a theory anymore. Removing blight can help reduce crime. Now, that's according to a new Pennsylvania study, but Harrisburg city leaders say they already knew.
Eyesores, broken down, empty homes. Some have been gutted by fires, others left vacant basically for years. They need to go. Fox 43's Matt Maisel reveals the plans for the cities and proof that they were right.
Hey, what's up? It's Ray Braxton, you already know. Here at Braxton Hall.
Rayon Braxton had a purpose, and he found it in Braxton Hall.
Multi-platform studio, we got photography going on, we got showcases going on, we got the rap battles coming soon.
Located in Harrisburg's rough South Allison Hill neighborhood, Rayon Braxton took an eyesore outside and made it a refuge inside.
He just wanted to be a light in a dark place to show people, look, we're not all out here, you know, thugging, gangbanging, you know, living that life.
November 27th, 2015, Rayon Braxton was murdered. Police say he was shot multiple times just feet from Braxton Hall.
It's been hard. It's been hard. We miss Rayon a lot.
Rayon's mother, Deracia Leaks, is still grieving 5 months later. A community activist herself for the last 10 years, her son's death now pushing her more than ever to make change in Harrisburg.
Once I seen the outpour of the people that loved him, the people that he interacted with every day, it almost speeded up me saying, you know, I can't let my son's death be in vain.
If Harrisburg is to rebuild, it needs to be torn down first. Blight. Run-down, neglected buildings across the city. Harrisburg Mayor Eric Papafous estimates there are hundreds of condemned homes like these across the city. Thousands more sit vacant. It's Harrisburg's dirty little secret, and it's causing a big problem: crime.
There has to have some sort of psychological play in their minds.
Harrisburg Police Chief Tom Carter is talking about the city's youth. Since 2013, Harrisburg has seen 63 homicides. 40 were against young adults between 17 and 30 years old. Blight, he says, is only part of the problem.
Criminals are getting younger and younger. There are so many guns out there, people just tend to just trip over guns. I mean, everybody's carrying them.
So Harrisburg officials are recognizing the problem, but what's happening to fix it? Demolishing the blight is just one step. Harrisburg hoping they can also shine a light on the problem, literally. The city replacing 6,100 streetlights in the past few months with fresh, bright LEDs. Chief Carter says trash is also one of the bigger issues.
A lot of people in the surrounding areas, they want Harrisburg to thrive, because if Harrisburg falls, the whole surrounding area falls.
The city of Harrisburg, though, could already be on the right path. A recent study by doctors here at the University of Pennsylvania in Philadelphia found that cutting urban blight, such as tearing down condemned homes or replacing streetlights, could have a direct impact on reducing violence in a city.
I think it's really exciting, the efforts and the money that Harrisburg is putting into starting to revitalize urban spaces.
Dr. Allison Sulba of the Children's Hospital in Philadelphia is one of the study's co-authors. Her team took more than 130 homicide scenes around Philadelphia, snapped 360-degree panoramic photos at the time of day the murder occurred, then compared it to other sections of the city where blight had been wiped away.
We found that the chance of homicide was significantly lower in locations that had streetlights, that had pedestrian infrastructure, such as marked crosswalks or walk, don't walk signs.
She says the movement, low-cost urban remediation, is catching on.
Whether that includes, you know, putting in a small community garden or just having an open space, has very good evidence behind it to suggest that it reduces overall crimes, reduces some forms of violent crimes and gun crimes, and also makes residents who live in those communities feel safer.
There's a sense Harrisburg is on its way, and it starts with looking out for each other. On this late April Friday night, a few adults patrol South Allison Hill. For them, it's about taking back their neighborhood with kindness.
Even some of the ones who aren't behaving quite like we would have them seem to respond positively to the fact that somebody cares about them. So we're out here to show each other that we care. And that shines a light in the city that I think will make a difference.
Or as Chief Carter tells me, giving people hope, even as his own nephew was shot and killed on Harrisburg streets in late March.
So we're going to clean Harrisburg up. You know, I will never lose hope, because I've dedicated my life to the city.
As did Rayon Braxton before he was taken last November. Duracia Leaks plans to open a teen center later this year, a program born out of the Braxton Hall concept for local at-risk youth. Her way of continuing her son's legacy.
It has brought the family closer together. It has opened our eyes to a lot of things that, we were ignoring. So he would be proud.
At the end of the day, Harrisburg's ability to fix its blight issue comes down to money. A beefed up budget is helping the city work full-time, demolishing dozens of its condemned homes this year, and a federal grant worth $155,000 recently awarded to the city is helping them better fight crime. In Harrisburg, Maisel, Fox 43 News.